Hello and welcome. According to the Pathfinder poll application, in this video I'm going to review 3 projects together, and their names are Fluence, AIT protocol, and SpaceCatch. According to the Pathfinder poll application, next Tuesday I will review FLT project. So let's switch back to this video's topic, and I already make my Excel file ready. I will go through it, but whenever necessary, we will check the websites of the projects. Let's start. The first criteria is ranking. So Fluence is located around 1140, AIT protocol is located around 970, and SpaceCatch is shown as located around 4150. All projects are getting fully green mark since the location is low and they still have space in front of them to grow in the ranking. SpaceCatch's ranking information is not correct in here. SpaceCatch is having some technical difficulties on the exchanges, and in the coming days they will fix it, and then the ranking will show as correct. And if you ask me, the ranking will be around 2000, still getting fully green mark, no problem. The next criteria is category. While checking the category, let's try to understand the basics of the projects. So Fluence, basically a cloudless computing project, which is a decentralized infrastructure to provide computing power for artificial intelligence, softwares, applications, etc. And Fluence is not focusing only for AI, they are focusing for general computing power. So that is why the category is DePIN, Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Project. AIT protocol is looking like an artificial intelligence project, but actually it is a Web3 data infrastructure project. Data infrastructure for Web3 means that getting the data from blockchains and analyzing them and providing this data for the users and for the companies. And while doing this, they are telling that they will use the artificial intelligence on top of this system and they will provide better system. So that is why actually the category of AIT protocol is analytics for me. Next project is SpaceCatch. SpaceCatch, as you can see in the video in the background, a gamified project. They're developing a game which is an AR game like Pokemon Go. You can use your phone while playing this game. You can go outside, catch monsters, kill them, get some tokens, etc. Plus, they are building like a run and earn, walk and earn, provide energy and earn, etc. These kinds of systems on top of this game. So the game is available as beta as for now. If you want to learn more, you can click and you can check the details. But basically, this project is a gamified project. Next criteria is circulation supplies. While talking about circulation supplies, let's talk about the ages as well. All projects are getting red marks, as you can see for the ages, since they are younger than 1 year old. So we need to keep an eye on that. So circulation supplies, of course, under 1 year, they are moving around 30% and 40%. Fluence is 30%, AIT protocol 40%, and SpaceCatch getting 30%. So all the projects are young. We need to keep an eye on that. For the exchanges, all projects are getting fully green mark. They have been listed on some exchanges and the number is more than 4 for all these projects. For GitHub criteria, Fluence is getting fully green mark. The situation is good. For AIT and SpaceCatch, they're getting a red mark. AIT has a GitHub, but it is in the low situation, and I could not find the SpaceCatch GitHub page. If you know it, please share the link. For Twitter, all projects are getting fully green mark, no problem on Twitter posts. For Scope, all projects are getting middle situation light green mark. So Fluence has a potential to be a large project in the future. Since it's under development, we can see it on GitHub, and they are trying to provide a cloudless computing decentralized infrastructure in a large scope. For AIT protocol and SpaceCatch, things are a bit harder. AIT protocol's focus is a very complex task. For SpaceCatch, it can be large in the future, but the gamify infrastructure with the AR is kinda hard. So we need to be careful on this one as well. For block shares, Fluence is getting a fully green mark, SpaceCatch getting a light green mark, and AIT protocol is getting a red mark. For YouTube situation, Fluence is getting fully green mark, SpaceCatch getting fully green mark, and AIT protocol does not have a YouTube channel. I could not find it. If you know the link, please share it. For team, we can find the names for Fluence and SpaceCatch easily. We can find them online in explanations and interviews. So they're getting light green mark, but for AIT protocol, it is hard to find them. It is hard to find information about them, but we still can find. That is why the situation is low, getting a red mark. So we have tried to understand the basics. Let's try to comment on them with the goods and bads. Fluence project is a depend project, and the decentralized physical infrastructure projects trend is rising. We see many projects are under development as decentralized physical infrastructure. Why? Because the artificial intelligence requires significant amount of decentralized computing power, and Fluence has a potential to be top 10 of them. On the other hand, since many projects are rising as decentralized physical infrastructure, the competition is getting harder and harder. We need to be keeping eye on that one as well. For AIT protocol, the fake model is good, providing Web3 data with analytics and using artificial intelligence to categorize them and providing better service. The tech idea is great, but the adoption will kinda hard. The task is very complex and hard. Even if they succeed, the adoption will be some kinda pain. So SpaceCatch project is a gamified project with an innovative AR technology, and in the gamified trend, they can benefit significantly. We need to keep an eye on this gamified project. It has a potential. But on the other hand, as we all know, the games like Pokemon Go and some others like AR games, they're having hard times to keep in the adoption in a sustainable way. So this is the negative part as well. So we have tried to understand the basics, and we have tried to comment of these projects. Let's try to say something about pricing. So if a bull market hits hard and if it resumes for some time, of course the projects will benefit from this bull market at some point. But after the bull market, we need to be very careful for these projects, because all these three projects are young projects. We do not know so much about the team, decisions, fights, leaves, etc. And also the circulation supply will increase in time, and we do not know if they will be successful on providing the applications that they are committing to provide. So all projects are risky after the bull market. But if the bull market does not hit hard in the near future, if sideways market will continue and if bear markets continue, the project's price will go down slowly, as I estimate. So if you ask me, amongst these three projects, Fluence has some kind of potential. We can see it on their GitHub, we can see it on their webpage, and the links, if you check, inside, and they are not providing the service only for AI, they are providing a general service, which is better if you ask me. The blog shares and the YouTube content is also great as for now. I hope they keep in this way. For AIT protocol, the task is extremely hard and complex, and when we check the GitHub, blog, YouTube, and team, we cannot see the task is moving together with the acts. So this project has some question marks. For SpaceCatch, if you ask me, this project has a great potential as well, but we still need to be very careful because building the gamifying infrastructures with tokens and AR technology is a very kind task as well. There is always hack possibilities, and it will be very painful if it happens. So for all these projects, that is all I can say. Please do not forget, nothing is financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.